Alright, I'll admit, I bought a Star Wars mech. I actually bought the Stormtrooper one. I usually wouldn't have even considered buying any of these mechs because I just don't like the design of them. But I'll be honest, I picked up the Stormtrooper one because I saw it, I looked at it and I thought, you know what? That looks alright. And in full honesty, I just wanted an extra Stormtrooper figure. At the time, this was the only way that you could get this specific figure unless you got him in the poly bag. But actually, this figure's going to be coming back along with the two that were exclusive to the Boarding the Tantive set in the new battle pack, which just released October 1st. So, a bit of disappointing news there for LEGO fans, but we'll surpass that. We'll look on beyond that. Hello everybody, my name is Davey and welcome to my LEGO channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review of set 75370, which is the Stormtrooper mech from the LEGO Star Wars IP. I wouldn't usually buy a mech, I don't like the mechs, but I wanted to be able to get this Stormtrooper at the time, and you know what? I'm fairly happy that I've got this. It's another Stormtrooper to add to my Stormtrooper army. I am going to build an Imperial army and I'll have some kind of display case showing them, but I wanted to add another to my collection. At the time this was exclusive, so I bought it a while ago. Never built it until now for whatever reasons, and we are at the point where this month's magazine is going to be the Imperial TIE Pilot. So I decided, hey, this month's uploads, although they're going to be slightly Halloween themed because, you know, it's Halloween month, let's also try and do it Imperial themed. So the Star Wars uploads, it's all going to be Imperial themed. I do have some horror LEGO stuff in the works, which you'll have to see when it comes out. But I'll talk about that when I'm actually doing that video. Let's talk about this mech. I don't like mechs. That concludes what I have to talk about. I don't like mechs when LEGO Star Wars, or just LEGO in general, makes them, because it just feels like a cheap way to try and overprice a character, but you know what? I bought one. I can't complain. I gave in. I bought one. So, what I'm going to do, we're going to crack this bad boy open, and we're going to see what he's like. Yeah, this has just been sitting in my cupboard in a box full of LEGO sets for ages, because I thought eventually I'll just do like a few hour long stream where I'm just building LEGO set after LEGO set after LEGO set. However, like I said, because this month we're going to have the TIE Pilot in the Star Wars magazine, I decided, hey, you know what, let's just do all Imperial themed LEGO Star Wars stuff this month. That seems like a cool idea. That took a minute longer to build than I expected. Let's talk about the mech, because I'm surprisingly happy with it. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is minifigures, without talking about the minifigure. Confusing? Just stick with me for a second. I'm going to talk about one really specific LEGO piece, and it's this one right here. If you don't recognise it, it's a 1x2 with this weird slit between it and a little back support. And the reason why this piece is used is so that a minifigure can sit on it. Now, that might seem meaningless, but people claim that putting their minifigures onto LEGO bricks, the studs break the heels. Now, while that shouldn't happen with... I just realised my mic is gone again, I'm glad I'm remembering that early. While that shouldn't happen with generic LEGO, if you however own a piece of... let's say you have a piece of bootleg LEGO sitting around, this is then bad for the heels of the figure. Since LEGO studs are made perfectly, and bootleg ones aren't made as perfectly, that's now putting pressure on the heels. So what you'd need to do is you would need to take one of these lovely pieces, put it onto your bootleg LEGO piece, and then stand your minifigure on it. And then stand your minifigure on it, so then it's not putting pressure on the heels anymore. It's actually making no connection other than that tiny little gap between his legs. And that is fine. That's not going to put any pressure on it. Why would that be important? Well, if you've got a display or something that you've bought and it uses generic LEGO, it's fine. But if you've bought a display, stand, whatever, and it doesn't use generic LEGO bricks, it uses a close enough rip-off, then that can damage and break your minifigures. So you're going to want one of these lovely pieces. The figure itself, let's talk about it. I'm going to break your heart. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? It's fairly firm. There's no hair. There's no hair. This does not come with a hairpiece. That's gonna upset absolutely nobody, and if it does upset you, there's plenty of sites that make hairpieces for LEGO Stormtroopers and Clone Troopers. But you don't get one in this set, and I wouldn't expect you to, because if you did, then LEGO would have to make it a standard to whenever they make a Clone Trooper, Stormtrooper, whatever, to throw some random hairpieces in, and they'd use it as an excuse to raise the price of the set, so it's within reasonability that you're not getting a hairpiece. But the figure itself, I'll have it spinning on screen now. I like the way that it looks. It is the Family Guy Stormtrooper that a lot of people aren't happy with, but I don't mind it. I think it's alright. It definitely doesn't look as good as the old Stormtroopers, but I can live with this. I also think that my Imperial collection is going to be really rare because no one's going to be collecting Family Guy Stormtroopers. But otherwise, the printing looks really good. It's good detail. It looks nice and clear while also having that detailed shading on the back and chest plate. I'm just quite happy with this figure overall. There's not much more to say about it. It is literally the only figure, and it's just like a regular Stormtrooper. The build itself, I like that it has that little piece in. I like that you have this nice little piece, and not just that, but it uses it the way that I just explained. It sits right there in the cockpit for the figure to stand on. They have quite actually seen the community's concerns and taken it one step further and done it in an actual LEGO set, and I think that's just absolutely amazing. Beyond that, it's much more posable than I expected, even with these little posable fingers. It's got this little blaster that can shoot. It's just a well detailed figure, and it's got space on the sides there, so if you don't want your Stormtrooper sitting in this top seat up here with his blaster in his hand, you can take it out of his hand and you can throw it on his side here, just like that, and boom. And you know what? That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that. Overall, what's my thoughts of the set? Because this is going to be a really short review because there's not really too much to say about. I like it. I think that it's a sturdy build. I don't hate mechs as much as I did initially. And there was something I really love actually. This makes me absolutely love the set. There is no stickers. You see that Imperial logo on his chest? It's printed! Honestly, it's a W LEGO set. Any LEGO set where we don't have stickers is a W LEGO set. And they need to make this the normal. It needs to become normal that we don't have stickers in LEGO sets. Because when you have a LEGO set with stickers on, for example, this really old 2007 Rebel Scout Speeder, look at the sticker on the front. It's like sliding off the front. It's eventually that sticker is going to peel off and you're never going to be able to put it back on the brick. And this set will just lose value straight away because it doesn't have that sticker on the front. And not just that, but it won't look as good as one with the sticker on the front, with that emblem. LEGO needs to stop doing stickers, and any set which doesn't have stickers is another step in the right direction. Of course, I want to hear what you guys think about mechs, so let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys. And before I end this video, I want to tell you guys about POGGERS. POGGERS is a hydration drink that allows you to keep your energy going through the day. That tastes like internet nostalgia. The branding of POGGERS. The theme, the journey, the history, the adventure of watching memes evolve over the years. That's POGGERS. And if you want to taste the nostalgia of a 2018 meme, well then I think you need to drink some POGGERS, lad. And it gets even better. If you're ordering in the US and you spend over $50, there is no delivery fee. You'll get free delivery if it's over $50 in the United States. And if you're not ordering in the United States, don't worry, guess what? There's plenty of different delivery options. So you can go from the cheapest one all the way to the fastest one. And with all of that, if you use code DAVY with 4 Ys, you get 10% off. So do me a favour, go to poggerslifestyle.com, use code DAVY, get that 10% off, because using that code really supports my channel, and it helps me to be able to do these things, especially on the LEGO channel, because This is the most expensive channel. Every single video I have to buy another Lego set or magazine. And that does get expensive, so if you want to support this channel and help me to actually be able to make this type of content, go to poggers.com, get yourself a drink, and you know what? I'm sure you're going to love it. They have plenty of different flavours, they have a hydration line, they have an energy line, and they have a sleep line. So go check it out, grab yourself a drink, use code Davey, and I'll see you all in the next video. A special thanks to Poggers and a special thanks to you guys for watching. Bye guys.